This is the Transformers Generations Studio Series number 48 from Transformers The Ride 3D, Leader Class Megatron. Now this figure is supposedly a Universal Studios exclusive product. So I picked this up at a Universal Studios. No, I'm just kidding. There's no way I could go to Universal Studios right now. I picked up this figure at Hobby Corner. And I am totally on board with this thing being a theme park exclusive, being that it is just a redeco or a repaint of a previously released Dark of the Moon Leader Class Megatron. My biggest concern and biggest issue with this is this. It is numbered 48 for completists out there. I mean, come on, Hasbro. It's already to turn this into an exclusive, a Target exclusive, Walmart exclusive, Universal Studios exclusive, but don't put a number on it. I mean, come on. So completists will have a very, very difficult time completing the whole lineup. They should have just left this blank like what they did with the Black Series figures. No numbers for exclusives, and that would have been perfectly fine with me. Didn't have to track this down, but as it is numbered. I had to pick it up. Okay, so mainly because it is a redeco, this video will just be a comparison video with the originally released Dark of the Moon Megatron. And here is Megatron out of packaging, and the figure comes with this really nice backdrop diorama of, I guess, the Transformers The Ride 3D. I've never been on this ride. Now, if there's one thing going for with this figure, it's this absolutely magnificent, majestic paint apps that they put on this mold, and it kind of has this sort of the colors of the G1 toy, or if you want, the colors of how Megatron appeared in the first movie. And it really looks great all around. You got some silver painted rims. He's got this gunmetal gray, metallic gunmetal gray on this part of the truck. Same here. And the plastic that they use for most of the pieces of this figure is done in this pearlesque type of glossy flake type of plastic that's just absolutely gorgeous. Same as what they used for that Transformers Universe Sideswipe figure. I've always gone back to that as my peg and reference because that's how awesome this kind of plastic is. So you can see how it shimmers in the light. Everything else is great. I think this is how Megatron should have looked like in the movie. Really ominous looking truck. He rolls very nicely, and he doesn't have that tarp or cape came with the other Megatron figure. And here he is with Dark of the Moon Leader Class Pseudo Series Megatron. And as you can see, they're exactly the same mold. I opted not to put the tarp on this figure so that you can see clearly how similar the mold has been used with this one. I still like the colors on this one more than this one. In fact, I think they should have gone with this one. The Motor Master type of colors rather than this one, but you know, so yeah, pretty cool. And as far as I can tell, it's exactly the same mold except for one bit of modification that Hasbro did to improve the mold. In this mold, one of my main complaints, a perennial complaint for most collectors, is this one. This is a wobbly truck cab, and that's because this tab right here doesn't tab on securely onto the wheels. But that's been fixed with this remold or redeco. As you can see, that tab is much longer and it secures that front cab much better than this one. So that's the only difference I can see, other than the paint apps and all that, and that missing tarp. And here are both Megatron figures in their robot mode. And as you clearly see, it's really just a matter of paint apps, the differences in paint apps and the use of plastic. And I don't know, first time I saw this figure in pictures and all that, and I was like, man, he's gonna be a boring, plain figure. Looking at them now, I don't know. I've really grown to like this figure. Its motif, color combinations. In terms of color, the only thing I actually find lacking with this figure versus this figure is the gun, because I think this gun would work perfectly with this figure. But as far as Megatron goes, I've always known him to be gray and silver, and this one has really gotten the colors correctly in terms of how Megatron should be. But this is how he went down in the movie. Despite being a repaint, I think they still did a wonderful job in creating a different set of colors or motif for the Dark of the Moon Megatron. And so some final thoughts on Megatron. Despite Hasbro and Takara Tomy doing a wonderful job in recreating that G1 toy accurate paint job on this particular Megatron mold, I think this figure is absolutely a waste of money. I mean, if you already have this, there's probably no reason to get this figure, which has fewer accessories than this one. It's not movie accurate, and it probably will cost you $5 to $10 more expensive than the price you paid for this one. So with that, I'm hoping Hasbro never does another figure like this. If they want to do a repaint and turn it into an exclusive, I think it's best they don't put a number on it so collectors won't be forced to buy it. I honestly can only recommend this figure if you are like me, who's trying to complete the entire Studio Series line. But if you're not trying to complete the line, save your money for something else. And with that, I hope you've enjoyed my review of the Universal Studios exclusive Studio Series number 48 Megatron. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this figure. And as always, hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. If it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.